Welcome to Detroit. We will be visiting plenty places throughout the Detroit metro area. Things to do, things to see, things to visit, and places to have plenty of fun. Right now we're downtown, right in front of the Amex Duty Free Station. This is the tunnel to Windsor, Canada. From the United States of America to Canada. This is the Windsor Tunnel. As we continue to stroll by the Windsor Tunnel, you can see straight ahead, as you can see those buildings straight ahead, that is Canada, the city of Windsor, Canada. Directly across the street from Detroit, Michigan, you can enter into Windsor, Canada via a tunnel, or west of Detroit, we have a bridge, which is called the Ambassador Bridge, which we will visit very soon one day. And that's another way to get into Canada. As we look again to our left, we can see the toll booths approaching. To the entrance of Canada. Like I said, many people come each day to visit Canada itself from the United States of America. And this is the main thoroughway to get into Canada through these gates. Once again, as we continue to walk, that is Canada straight ahead. Directly across from Detroit, Michigan, is Windsor, Canada. As we continue to walk straight ahead, we'll be walking into one of Detroit's crown jewels, the Detroit Riverwalk. This walk expands the Detroit River itself from east to west of the city. And the reason why I say it's a crown jewel, because many people visit this Riverwalk daily, whether it be for recreation, exercise, or just to come down with the family to get a beautiful view of our nation and the nation across from us, which is Canada. And as we continue to walk and see, today is February the 22nd, and it was a beautiful day here in Detroit. It was almost 52 degrees. You can see the river itself is not holding any ice. The ice has practically melted. You're looking at the Windsor Casino, which is Caesar's Casino Windsor, the Chrysler Tower from Chrysler Incorporated. And straight ahead, as I mentioned earlier, if you can see straight ahead by looking forward, that is the Windsor Bridge, which is called the Ambassador Bridge here in Detroit. That ship straight ahead is the Crown Princess. Many people visit that ship each and every year. They do dinner, dancing on that ship. And that ship cruises the Detroit River from east to west continuously throughout the milder months here in Detroit. As you can see, people are out on bikes, they're riding bikes. So it's a beautiful day here, a beautiful, enjoyable day that people are experiencing here in Detroit on the Riverwalk. right here is Hart Plaza, another crown jewel that Detroit has to offer. Throughout the summer, they offer many concerts, and festivals, and things of that nature. People come out and enjoy themselves and just have a great time here in Detroit. As we continue to walk ahead, we'll see one of the great memorials that our nation has to offer. And this is the International Underground Railroad Memorial. We know the slaves, they themselves went through a lot for their freedom. And this here is called the Gateway to Freedom. And this is another memorial here in Detroit.
We don't want to interrupt the gentleman.
This was a memorial dedicated to the Underground Railroad itself, of those who suffered and paid the price for freedom, so that we all may have freedom amongst each other. What a great way to memorialize what happened during that time. So as we continue to journey back, we see Windsor, Canada. And there's a nice bunch of people out enjoying the day today. To our left here, we see the Detroit Police Command Center that watches the Detroit Riverwalk throughout the year, keeping things safe and orderly, as our Detroit police routinely do. Right in front of us here is the commanding Renaissance Center. It's the tallest tower here in Detroit. Commanding itself along the Detroit River and representing the city of Detroit in all its fineness and glory. The Detroit Renaissance Center. One day we'll go in and we'll visit a few places in there and have an excursion of some sort in that building itself. As we continue to walk east, we'll be walking what it's called Port Detroit. And this building here is fairly new. It's a location for building conferences and having meeting space right here along the Detroit River. And it's a beautiful site that was put here. I'm sure many come down to enjoy themselves here at Port Detroit. as we continue to walk along the Riverwalk here. We see that the snow itself is melting. The river itself is coming back to itself in its full splendor. And this is a beautiful sight here that we see. Nature in its full force, ice breaking up along the river. Melting along its banks, the Detroit River. Here in the end of February. Can't wait for that warm air to get back upon us and we get back out here in some shorts and t-shirts and stuff and enjoy a sunny day. Can't wait for those days to get back. As we continue to look at Windsor, we see the towering Caesars Casino, and that's the tallest building over there in Windsor, Canada. And we'll get over there as well, and we'll have a fun trip and enjoy the day as well. And I hope you enjoy the video. You guys subscribe too. Don't forget to subscribe, because we'll have a lot of videos, a lot of fun. We'll show a lot of places to take the family, a lot of places to take friends, a lot of places to go yourself and enjoy. Once again, we're right across the street from Detroit's towering Renaissance building. And they have some nice restaurants located in that building as well that we'll probably end up getting to at least one of them and letting you know how our experience went here at the General Motors building. I hope you're enjoying the video, the sights of our city. And I hope if you are a Detroit resident that you do get out and experience the city itself and the changes that have been made to make our city the top-notch city that it is. And of those who are not from Detroit, enjoy the videos and come and see us. Come and enjoy the gems that we do have to offer. Because there's plenty of things to do here in Detroit. A lot of things that make you smile. This restaurant here is called Andiamo, and it's directly across the street from the Detroit River. It's one of Detroit's finest dining establishments, I would say. I will give them a good rating, Andiamo itself. Here we are walking along the Detroit riverfront, right in front of the Detroit Renaissance Center, that towering inferno that we just spoke about. I wouldn't call it a towering inferno. Towering inferno may be a little fiery, it seems, but we'll say a skyscraper. That seems a little bit better. Skyscraper. So yeah, we're right here in front of Detroit's tallest skyscraper, the Rensen building. As you can see, Rensen offers gym, fitness center for those of you who want to keep those abs tight, those muscles going. You can always come down to Rensen Fitness and take a spot, work out, get it going, burn some calories. The Rensen itself is GM is located inside the Rensen, the Marriott Hotel as well. As you can see, the Marriott sign is there which helps people locate what they need to locate along the riverfront in Marriott itself. This place here is Bobian Place, and this is a parking structure where plenty of people come and they park their vehicles when they come downtown Detroit. Now what we're doing is we're walking towards the main thoroughfare, the main street, which is Jefferson Avenue. And Jefferson Avenue, like I said, is the main thoroughfare through the city. And a lot of people come here. They do see Jefferson Avenue because it's, like I said, the main street. And you'll see all the main buildings right on Jefferson Avenue that are located in Detroit. Primarily, the tallest buildings would be on Jefferson Avenue, considerably, I would say. I have to look that fact up, but I'm thinking that would be a fact. But let me know if I'm wrong. But yeah, we're getting close to Jefferson Avenue. And where we're walking through, the area where we're walking through is just the area. It looks kind of creepy, but it's actually not. It's just the area where there's a lot of parking structures and a lot of 9-to-5 people, working class people coming there, park their cars. A lot of GM execs and people of that nature come down and they park their cars down here. It's great accessibility for their jobs here at Renaissance GM. So as we continue to walk straight ahead, we see we're right here at Jefferson Avenue. And Jefferson Avenue links you to I-75, north or south, Florida, or Canada, or it links you to M10, which is the Lodge Freeway, which goes through all the neighborhood thoroughways throughout the city. So the street is pretty much accessible, freeway friendly, and you can get to some of your main freeways from Jefferson Avenue. We even see people out on a bike out here today, on a motorcycle, on this February 22nd here in Detroit. It was a very beautiful day out here today. It surely was. This is Detroit, Michigan. Smile. As we walk here across Jefferson Avenue, we'll see one of the newest restaurants here in Detroit called the Sloppy Crab. That's a new thing I see going on in a lot of areas everywhere. The new trend of the crab boil. And there's a lot of places going up. Those things are pretty tasty. And that trend is going pretty strong, so seems like it's gonna be around for a while, the crab boil. Have you had one? I haven't had one yet, but they look pretty tasty. Seems like they're pretty tasty, those crab boils. They're everywhere. I see advertisements for them. Everywhere I go, just about. This is Beaubien Street. There's a few things on Beaubien Street in this area. This is East downtown Detroit. Sure some of you are familiar with this area here, the Beaubien Street area.